Right, so item 11, we have Catherine to the table. Just is Sarah with you as well, Catherine, or just? No.
Oh, kia ora tātou. So I'm here presenting two regional grants programs. The first one from the 22-23 budget. The first one is Ngā Hapori Momoho, the Thriving Communities Grants allocation. This used to be known as the Regional Community Development Grants, and last year was approved to be renamed, and the priorities aligned with the new Ngā Hapori Momoho Thriving Communities Plan and Action Strategy. So this is quite a small, relatively small fund. It's $295,000. This year we received 64 applications for just over $2.5 million. So the assessment panel worked very hard, and the recommendations here are for 13 projects for the total amount of the fund, and these were the projects that aligned most closely with the three priorities of the fund, which is increasing whānau and community financial security, improving health outcomes, and growing community and intercultural connection.
Thank you very much. Once again, very straightforward. Do you want any questions? Are there any questions? Probably not. Are there any questions? Cool. Very straightforward again. I guess my question is that, so you got 10 times the number of applications to what you could give out, and
yeah.
Are there ways that we are helping those groups look for other funding?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I think part of the reason for this particular fund was that there had been quite a lot of comms going out about the Thriving Communities strategy, and so that encouraged more people to be aware of it and come in. But anybody who isn't eligible for funding, staff work with them to suggest how applications in the future could be improved, where there are other areas. Quite a few of the applications that came in were more appropriate for local boards or even other areas of funding, so then we give them that advice as well.
Perfect, thank you. Well, anyone like to move? Councillor Ferry, second. Councillor Walker. Don't think there's any debate on this that I can see. No. All those in favour? Any opposed? No. Right, so we go straight to Catherine again on item 12.
Happy to move, Mr. Chair.
Right, is there anything you want to update us on this one?
No, just that, again, the last one actually was the highest number of applications since 2014. This one was the highest number of applications that we'd received in since 2017. Applications for just over $1 million for 366,000. That was the second fund remaining. However, again, the applications that have been recommended for funding were ones that fitted well with the criteria, provided a good spread of art forms, and any applicants that aren't funded, we give that same kind of advice to for future applications.
Perfect, thank you. And I was just going to lean in and I asked Sandra if Councillor Alf wanted a second, and he at the same time wrote, I'm happy to second, so that's good. Councillor Walker has moved, Councillor Filipaina has seconded, and just on this one, so both these grants under the current proposed budget will no longer exist going forward. Right? So that,
yeah,
okay, thank you. Are there any questions or comments? No. Perfect. Well, thank you and the team again for all the work on this. I know it's a huge amount of work to go through all the applications and reply back to those organisations. Right. All those in favour? Aye. Any opposed?
Aye.
No. Thank you very much. Kia ora, thanks, Catherine. Next, item 13. I think this is...
Was it going to be you?
Peter gave up on us after this morning, maybe.
Must have enough. No, just gone slightly quicker than he expected. So I'll just give him a call.
We'll just check that Peter is on his way. We might have sped through faster than he presumed.
We could do item 15.
We'll just do item 15, our summary of planning. Councillor Walker, Deputy Mayor. Any questions on those? No? All those in favour? Any opposed? No? Right. Yeah, Peter may have been averaging the rest of the day's items. We don't need to.
Can we do it without a staff presentation?
Looks like we can just. We're all good. Okay, that's all.
Poor Peter.
All right, thank you, Chair. Peter is on his way, apparently, but look, this is a private plan change that was accepted for submissions quite some time ago. There were a small number of submissions and some views expressed by the local board. It went through hearings, hearing with independent commissioners. There were no appeals. So it is the end of the process, a bit like Pakuranga Golf Course. The report does summarise the changes that the plan change was seeking. It was future urban land going to residential with some stormwater management controls in place. So the plan change can now be made operative, the final procedural step. So if there are more detailed questions about the plan change, Peter will be here very shortly, but otherwise it's that procedural step where we are recommending to make the plan change operative.
Thank you. I don't think, I'm just assuming we don't have questions. It is very straightforward. Oh, sorry. Is Councillor Say? Oh, he hasn't made it back. He probably was averaging our items too over the day. Unfortunately, he'll miss out.
Is he okay with it?
Is he a fan of this? I'm not sure.
No concerns raised.
There wasn't any concerns raised with me.
I'll move it, Mr Chair.
Councillor Baker, Councillor Walker. We'll let Councillor Baker move. Councillor Walker, you moved the last two. That was a couple of days ago.
10 years, a decade.
Right. Any debate on this? No. Perfect. All those in favour? Any opposed? No. Thank you. And please apologise to Peter. I know he was desperately wanting to present to us.
Yeah.
Thank you. Right. I think that looks like we are closed for the day. Thank you all for a very colourful day as always. And yeah, thank you to the staff as well. Yeah. Have a good afternoon. Get safely home.